Ambitious pledges to triple global renewable energy capacity by 2030 means the sector has been seeing quite an expansion. But with the decade reaching its halfway mark, are these targets going to be met? Adrian, for renewables uptake and these goals, how are we tracking?
We are off track. We need to speed up. We see, however, that we can do it. It's achievable because we see record-breaking capacity additions in renewables, but we should speed up and mind the regional imbalances to ensure that we don't leave anyone behind. Industry leaders and policymakers should take into account that the tripling pledge is not only about the climate urgency, but it also brings opportunities for socioeconomic welfare. In this regard, we see job creation, reduced fossil fuel dependency, and especially lower electricity prices. In some regions, we see these lower electricity prices as a catalyzer for industrial decarbonization. It is what we call the virtuous circle of renewable electrification. So this new demand, new electricity demand to feed clean steel production or data centers, it allows investments in renewables to be more profitable and keep the electricity prices low, therefore contributing to further decarbonization of industry.
With their uptake, how will the next generation of renewable energy technologies help improve Europe's competitiveness?
I think a major booster for Europe competitiveness is the low-cost electricity produced with domestic renewable sources. As said, we need to speed up the deployment of wind and solar, and this is already happening. But we need to pave the way in parallel for future deployment of ocean renewables and offshore floating wind. These are major enablers for competitiveness in Europe, but we need to provide them with supportive frameworks and infrastructure to see the cost reductions that we have seen in PV and we are seeing already in batteries.
You mentioned a few there, some of the different technologies we need, especially in terms of the power grid. Beyond that, what are the key technologies that you think we should be on the lookout for into the next few years?
Well, from IRENA, we stress that we need systemic innovation. We need not to focus only in technology, but also in the framework around it. So business models, the market design, regulation, planning and operation procedures, they also need innovation. But talking exclusively about technology, we see grid-forming converters as a key technology that is needed for reaching higher shares of renewables in the power systems of the future and go the last mile of the energy transition.
Adrian, thank you so much for joining and sharing your insights. For more insights into the energy transition, make sure to join the Enlit community.